Hi, this is Bobo Zhang, and I am the production and design editor of the Yale Journal of Economics. Today I'm going to talk to you briefly about how to use LaTeX to typeset your document. We prefer that you use LaTeX in your final submission. LaTeX is a professional typesetting language. There are many editors, editing software that you can use to typeset LaTeX documents. The one we recommend is an online software called ShareLaTeX. It looks very similar to Google Docs. If you want to download the full LaTeX package on your computer, it takes some time and some tinkering to get it started, so we just recommend you go to this website and sign up for an account, which you can do in under 30 seconds. So what to do? You want to first go to the Yale Journal of Economics style guide, and I've included a template at the back. So what you want to do is you want to select all of this and copy it, and then paste it into a blank ShareLaTeX document. You're probably wondering, it's not doing anything. What's going on? ShareLaTeX is not an automatic PDF compiler, so every time you want to compile your LaTeX code into a PDF, you have to hit the recompile button. And here, ShareLaTeX has generated a PDF file. Now I'm just going to briefly go through this ShareLaTeX section. First, you have a list of commands that describe what this document will be like. These commands, first of all, set the font and the font size and the article type for your document. It also includes packages for easy math typesetting. Now we've reached this line of command, line 8, that says author. You can change this to be your name. Likewise, you can change the title to be the title of your paper. At line 11, we have this command that says begin document, and this is the command that starts your document. Line 12 says make document, and this command makes your title, author's name, date, and abstract. Line 13 begins the abstract. Notice that there is a begin abstract as well as an end abstract command. And a lot of times in LaTeX, as you begin to learn this coding language, there's a begin and an end command, and everything that's in between gets typeset. Here we have the abstract. You can change it to be your abstract. The abstract should be about 150 words long. When you're copying and pasting text into ShareLaTeX or other text editors, sometimes what happens is the copy and pasting would skip a line or get rid of a skipped line. So what happens here, there's no one blank line spacing in between the abstract part and the keywords that come below the abstract. And so what you want to do is you want to skip a line. That way ShareLaTeX knows when compiling the PDF, this begins a new paragraph. So when we hit recompile, we can see the changes. Next, we go to the introduction section, and this is a good example of line skipping. Here I put skip a line for a new paragraph. When we don't skip a line, everything gets jumbled up into one paragraph. But when we skip a line, the compiler happens. You don't have to worry about it, just let it be. Next up, we have the literature review section. And this section, I want to show you how to make a footnote. We don't use footnotes for citation in our journal, but you can use footnotes to explain things you don't want to say in the body paragraph. Keep the footnotes short, but if you need to make footnotes, this is how you do it with the footnote command. Everything between curly brackets goes into the footnotes. Next, we have the data and methodology section, and then this new command that I introduced on line 29 is this subsection command. And as you can see, the subsection is just a little section that's nested inside a section. It's really useful in the data and methodology section or in other sections when you have multiple models that you're running, say in the results section, and you just want to break it down subsection by subsection. I also want to introduce you to this equation command. So every time you want to write an equation in LaTeX, you would say begin equation. You write your equation, and then you say end equation. Now you're probably wondering, how do you write a math equation in LaTeX? And I've added this tool that I've linked in the style guide. It's to a website called the equation editor website, where you can put your code into this yellow box and check what comes out. And then you have all these other features, all these drop-down menus that you can use to make your equation. And when you're done, when you're satisfied with your equation, you can just copy it and paste it into your LaTeX document. Notice that every time you make a new equation, there's a number attached to it. This is excellent. Just let it be. Next, we have the results section. And in the results section, you're probably going to have a lot of figures and tables. Don't worry about them. Don't try to link them to your section. This is what we want you to do. We want you to basically tell us where you want your figures to be placed. So when, say for instance, you want your figure to be placed between these two paragraphs, just begin a center command, say figure 1 goes here, and then end it with the end center command. You can do this for figures, you can do this for tables. We will put your tables and figures into the document. Do not worry about it. It makes your life easier, and it makes the document look a lot cleaner. Finally, we have the discussion section. It's pretty standard. I put some dummy text into it. And at the end, you have your end document. If you're using BibTeX, you can put your BibTeX commands before the end document. But if you're not using BibTeX, you don't have to worry about writing up your bibliography in LaTeX. That would take forever. Just send it to us in a Word document and we'll do that for you. And this concludes a brief introduction to how to write up your document in LaTeX. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thank you.